Hey Sagittarius, thanks for being here. This is Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and this is your birthday reading, the overview for the year ahead. Just checking to see what, as of today, the energies coming in for you on your birthday year look like. So let's get started. I'm going to cut the cards into 3 piles and bring the middle pile up to the top. Alright, so for the first part of the year we have the Strength card, we have the Lovers, and we have the Devil card. You know what, I'm having problems with my camera, and I had to do the reading a few times, and a couple of times the camera just died on me. But for the first segment of the birthday reading, there were always some challenging cards there. And I find it amazing that no matter how many times I've done this reading for you, Sagittarius, those first 3 cards are always going to show some sort of challenge. But let's move on and see what comes next. The Queen of Cups we have for the second segment of the year, and the 6 of Coins and the 5 of Coins. Alright, so in the third segment of the year we have the 10 of Coins, and we have the 5 of Cups. Oh my goodness. And the 3 of Swords. Alright. And in the final segment of the year we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 4 of Wands, and we have the 2 of Coins. Okay, Sagittarius, so we have some... Oh, can we get more of these cards in here? Okay, yeah, I'll get back to my other camera soon, and this one will be my backup because it's not very comfortable for me to use. But yeah, so we have some challenging energies coming in, Sagittarius, and for the first part of the segment we have some sort of dilemma that you are facing in terms of should I stay or should I go? And it may even mean you're dealing with a situation where would it be worse to take a risk and leave what you already know, or is it time to cut them loose? You are in this energy, you're churning, it's just keeping on going and going and going. It is a major decision, and it is causing a lot of stress because you're dealing with the devil, you know, right? And you know that things are a certain way if you don't change, but you feel like you need to change, but you're fearful. You are fearful that this change is going to cause a lot of distress, and it's delving into the unknown, right? But no matter how many times I did the Sagittarius reading, I've done it 3 times now, and that first set of cards is always this challenge, this difficulty in dealing with this decision coming up, because you've come to a realization that something is just not working out. It's just too hard, and you have to call upon your strength every single day just to deal with it. And each encounter with this particular issue is another push and pull, right? So it's not ever settled. It's not ever settled either way. It's never okay, this is, we finally sort of, like if this is with a lover, you finally get it out into the open and then you can move on. No, no, it just never gets resolved. And you're thinking that it may be time to stop having to deal with this particular situation that never gets resolved, and you always have to pull out your extra reserves to deal with it. So this is a challenge. This is a challenge. There's going to be a challenge in the next 3 to 4 months that is going to require you to decide whether you are going to move on or you are going to stay with this situation. And it seems to me like you may be leaning towards the former, leaning towards wanting to let go of this particular situation. And this could be, might not even be a person, it could be an addiction. This challenge could be you saying, I am finally going to let go of this addiction and really, really make something happen. So this could be an attitude towards something like being lazy, and this is you getting determined to put your plans into action and be strong about it. This is you wanting to get fit because all this time you've been just being slothful and not taking care of your health. This is a turning point. This is a turning point. And this is you drawing the line in the sand. Okay, so then we move on to the second, it's so warm in here. I wanted to open the window, but there's so much noise outside. The second segment of the year, the second 3 or 4 months in the year, and it seems to me like you will be meeting somebody, a like-minded somebody, somebody who is very sympathetic and open and kind. They may help you out monetarily, but I'm seeing this more as they're showing you how to find the resources within yourself to move forward, because your fear is of this impoverished state. And perhaps this is someone who you are doing some counseling with and trying to decide whether you have taken the right choice. Like maybe this choice has made you have to rein in your budget. Like if this was a toxic job or a toxic relationship where you had to go move out on your own, then this person helps you deal with the aftermath of having to have made that choice. So there is a very good influence in the second part of the year having you deal with not only the choice that you made, but the repercussions of that choice that you made. So that choice, it was difficult for you, but this person in their generosity helps you. And it's not necessarily a monetary generosity. It could just be somebody who's there, someone who's got your back. They have your back in this situation. And you are going through it, but they are there. They are there to be your shoulder, to be your support network. So in the second part of the year, the second segment of the year, things will get, because of the choice that you made in the first segment of the year, things will get a little bit more challenging, but there's somebody who appears and somebody who is there for you and will assist you in keeping your faith, keeping your hope, and keeping your head above water during the repercussions, because this is not an easy choice. This is not an easy choice. You could either go back and forth into this constant spiral, or you can get out of it and have to deal with starting fresh, starting from the ground up, which is not ever easy. So we're getting into the third segment of the year, and things are going to be going much better. Although you're going to be looking back and seeing why couldn't it have worked out? Why didn't it have to, why did it have to falter, this particular situation that kept spinning round and round? You have a lot of regrets, but the thing is, you're going to be stable. Everything is going to stabilize, because in the second part of the year, things are unstable, but that person helps you stabilize things. So in the third part of the year, your stability returns, but you're still looking back at that situation, that no-win situation that you were in the first place, going, why did it have to go so bad? And there may not be an answer to this question, but you are looking back and you have this person in your life now, but it's not like this situation. You're doing well. You're surviving without this situation. You've if you're, say, let's say the situation is you're decided to go on a diet and lose weight, maybe around this time you're kind of not regretting, but wishing you could let loose a little bit and, just indulge in those delicious treats that led you to being overweight in the first place. So there is some remorse, reflection at this time, and kind of a little bit of regret. But you've got to look on the bright side of things. Things are working out great, but only if you stick to your guns, because this person is there and they are holding you accountable, okay? They are not going to let you slip and fall back into bad habits, which is what this was. This was just a bad habit, whether it was a person or a situation or an addiction or anything. That was a bad habit. So you're going to have some feelings of wanting to relapse here, even though you're doing very, very well. So for the final part of the year, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles is a little bit of instability. It's a little bit of back and forth, a little bit, some, oh my God, my hands look really gross. I really need to get my nails done. A little bit of instability here. This kind of remorse, going back and thinking about how much you regretted, and not really regretted, but there was this wistfulness about this comfort of being in this situation here, so some sort of comfort has been taken away, and you're kind of wishing for that comfort, because this is a challenge, and this is a challenge. This is upkeep, challenging upkeep. So you've gotten to the point where you're steady, where you are, you've reached a goal. So that's the way I always see the Nine of Wands, is you've reached a plateau. You've gotten to a certain point and you are assessing where you are and ready to to look forward into the future and possibly set new goals. Things are good at home. Things are very stable. So this huge regret, remorse, need for comfort, this back and forth, it has kind of diminished now into a little bit of the two of coins energy. So they're still in the back of your mind going, okay, well, I kind of where you're at that. But at this point in the year, it has diminished to almost nothing, and you have come to the point where you have achieved your goal and you're ready to move on to the next thing, because you have a stable base here, and you have stable friendships, and you have no more dealing with this particular devil energy from the beginning of the year, because you have come through it. When you see the Three of Swords in a reading, it means, yes, it means going through the pain, but also resolving it. So once we've gotten to the end of the year, you have resolved that pain and you have reached your goal, reached a point where you can rest again. And here is your home base. It is stable, and these wild fluctuations in desires and loyalties have diminished to the point where you hardly ever think about them anymore, and you will be ready to take it from here. So it's going to be a very eventful year emotionally, because you are going to be letting go of something you've clung to for so long, something that felt safe, but or maybe not safe, but predictable. Okay, so you're going to let go of something predictable. Someone's going to come into your life into the second quarter and help you through it. You're going to have a little bit of, maybe possibly a little bit of a relapse during the third part of the year, and come through it shining and minimizing that final, regret, remorse, kind of wanting to slip back into old habits. You will not be doing that any longer, because it will have diminished to the point where you have built up that confidence in yourself by the end of the year that you are ready to move on to the next thing. Okay, so that is your reading, your birthday reading for 2021, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your 2021 birthday reading. Please leave down below if you have any questions, or if you have any comments on this particular reading, if you notice that it is applying to you in your current situation. Also, if you know two friends who could benefit for this reading, please let them know about my channel. I invite you to like and subscribe my videos. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.